All right, here we go. ITC session number 12. It is May 14th, 2015, 7:29, just about to hit 7:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, United States. My name is Rusty Reporter. I have a YouTube channel with its sole purpose is for me to investigate the possibility of the paranormal existing. I'm going to start off everyone with this just to make sure that people know where I'm at this time frame. I mean, this is very current, and I still can't say these are real or not, if what they are or not. But the reason I'm doing this is to find out. And it just so happens what I was doing, if you can look back in my earlier videos, which I'm going to try to still upload those style of videos, where I would record just by myself, sitting down, a half an hour, 45-minute, hour session, and chop those into 3 or 4 parts and upload it. And that's how I started uploading videos. And essentially, this is the same thing, except I've met a group of individuals that we hang out with basically on a daily basis, and we're all into the paranormal. We're all wanting to ask questions and figure this stuff out and research together. And so by streaming this onto YouTube, I'm essentially getting live feedback to what my research would be on my own. And instead of having to wait for somebody to comment and get back to me, and maybe not many have actually commented on what they've heard on my other videos, I get live feedback. I just go to the chat room and I can see what people are hearing. And a lot of times it's stuff I hear, a lot of times it's not. I find that interesting that they're hearing things that I'm actually not hearing. So I haven't watched much playback on this, so I don't know. I've only watched a couple. I've been doing 2 and 3 hour chunks. It's a little tedious to rewatch 3 hours, but I mean, I'm gonna try to do it. They just keep mounting because I'm finding that I'm doing this more frequently. So essentially, my purpose is to try to prove to myself what's going on. I mean, I'm still at that point that I could say I've just been talking to either just radio or synthesized words this whole time, and not one intelligent entity. And the reason I can't fully say that is because of certain responses, and they could be coincidental, but after doing it 4 or 5 months, it doesn't seem to be as coincidental as one would think without actually diving into this and researching it on their own, which takes a lot of time. You can't just sit down and decide with a handful of things. You need to, when you want to research stuff on your own, you have to sit down, and it takes time. It takes a lot of time to do it properly and to research both sides. I recommend whatever you're into, research both sides, like people that are against it and for it, just so you see and get a feel from both sides and make up your own mind. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm recording these at this point, streaming these to possibly find evidence, because I mean, I've been doing this for months now, and the claim is if you do it in your house, you can stir up worse activity and worse things could happen. And I did this purposely to try to achieve that, because I need that. I need to find any avenue that will become the most successful for me to see or feel an entity, which I have not. I have not seen or felt. And hopefully by recording these, maybe, especially if I'm doing these for like 2 or 3 hours or longer, maybe something might be caught. But see, the thing is it's all personal experience anyway. If I say I got slapped, I mean, or pushed or whatever, you have to just take my word for it. The only thing that would, maybe if I was just sitting here and just without my hands anywhere close, scratches just start appearing on my face, that would be interesting. I wouldn't want that, but I mean, whatever it takes. I'm not saying do scratch me if you guys are around me. And so getting into that, I do speak to them like they are real, because just in case, I want to show respect if they are real and they are around me. And it's just, and to take the precautions I do, where before this, sometimes I do it on air, sometimes I do it off air. I ask them, I let them know if any of them are around me, try to gather around me, and I'm going to try to communicate with them. And I ask the negative ones to leave and the positive ones to stay. And I don't know, maybe that's working. Maybe that's why I have not. I tend to try to close my session too. Sometimes I forget, but I try to let them know, hey, we're done. Go ahead and just go do your thing. And maybe perhaps that's why I have not experienced negativity. I mean, besides the whatever run of the mill emotional, but that's everybody, ups and downs. Everybody has that. That's, I don't think one can actually say depression and stuff like that can be blamed on paranormal. I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think I go through ups and downs. Everybody I know goes through ups and downs, highs and lows. So I think that's just human nature, to be honest. And I think sometimes the situation you're in exasperates it and makes it worse. So it when you're in a hole in life, it's annoying, and I've been there, and I know what it's like. And yeah, it can seem like there's no way out, but there are. You just gotta ride it out. At least that's my experience. Ups and downs, cyclical. Life is so cyclical. Round and round we go, baby. So yeah, I'm gonna be, my purpose or my mission is to prove to myself if these entities are real or not, and what they are. Are they ghosts? Are they aliens? Are they demons? Are they some sort of extra dimensional beings? You know, what are they? Because nobody can say for sure. There's a lot of people that will say yes they're this or yes they're that, but I I can't say, I can't take their word for 100% unless they're in a room with me and they have this entity with them and they can show me this entity. That's the only way I'll be fully convinced, unless I experience it myself on my own. So while I trust people and I don't discount what they're saying, I put a lot of everything that I hear into, like, with the grain of salt theoretical category in my mind, where it's not, I don't say screw that, and I don't say, oh, right on. I say, now that's in my brain. Now I'm going to investigate this further and see what I can dig up. That's just how my brain process works these days. I don't know. So I'm going to be experimenting with a couple computer applications. They're actually phone applications for the Android, but BlueStacks for the PC is a downloadable, basically Android emulator where you can download anything from Google Play. You can even buy stuff. I bought Black Fox or Dark Fox. I guess its name's changed or something. I uninstalled it, went to reinstall it, and it went from Black Fox to Dark Fox or BV666. Anyway, I've tried to play that one, and ironically, I cannot get it to play. So I don't know what's going on. I tried uninstalling it and reinstalling it. I got it to work a couple times when I wasn't documenting it at all. Naturally, now every time I've tried to run it, when I'm actually able to document it, I haven't been able to run it. It just stays on the pentagram, and that's it. Black screen, red pentagram, just sits there. And I'm gonna say this again down the line once probably more people are around. There's probably only a couple people. Yeah, hello, my 3 viewers. I'll get to chat in a little bit. Maybe I'll just start. I'll do chat in just a minute and then start this. But I downloaded some other interesting apps I'd like to test with my viewers, my friends, if possible, anybody that wants to. I downloaded a. Here, let me bring it up. I gotta look at it. I'm gonna do screen share while I'm doing this. Crud. Anyway, I downloaded a Zener card. Zener cards are those classic psychic cards that you see in the beginning of Ghostbusters, where they got the wavy lines and the square. So I downloaded an app for that. So I'm curious. I'll do some tests where I show it on the screen, and we'll take a minute and each try to, like, not a minute, but you know what I'm saying, each try to guess it, and then we'll go through. I got to work with the 30-second delay with that, but I think I can manage it. And then also I downloaded a tarot just to check out tarot. I haven't actually used tarot in a long time or seen it. I've never done it myself. I've never tried to learn it. So it's not that I believe it. I just think it's interesting. Divining things is interesting. And then that I want to try the I Ching. I downloaded a digital I Ching, and the I Ching is an ancient, very ancient Chinese method of divination using hexagram, 64 hexagram, and the combinations and shapes you get through the line patterns. You ask questions and you can get runes. I should look for runes. I could dig up a real set of runes, I think, and I actually have an old Egyptian style. Well, it's not old, but it's a like an Egyptian style rune set. I think I have both those in this box. I just gotta look. So yeah, I want to try a couple of those if you guys are down later, just to see some digital divination and possible psychic ability tests. The Zener cards are cool. I really want to get a real set of Zener cards just because I love Ghostbusters and I love the beginning, and that always reminds me of Ghostbusters, those stinking cards. My mom did psychic tests with that when we were kids, but she would just use like colors of poker cards, and we would just try to guess the color of playing cards. So I'm gonna start off with Appy Droid. Might move. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna start with Appy Droid, then move into Appy Droid 2, AD2, and then I'm gonna do a card break in between somewhere around there, and then I'm gonna run an SP7 session for a while, and then maybe do another one like app break, like a different card or I Ching or Tarot or whatever one of those. So I'm gonna say hi to chat real quick, you guys. Say hello to everyone that's there. And I'm going to share this real quick, or I'm just not share, but I'm going to change the community thing to say I'm live. Computer doing a few things at once. Come on, chug a chug. Let's go. So, sorry guys, just a few seconds here. How is everybody doing today? I just got off work an hour ago, approximately. Hour and 5 minutes ago, I guess, to be exact. Had an okay day at work. Nothing too crazy. Glad to be home. Glad to kick back. Glad to do this. Glad to be able to have other ears around me besides me. All right, cool. We got some people around. Haha. All right. Well, good morning, Hidden. How you doing, sir? And good morning, Spooky. How you guys doing? Or guys, lady, whoever you are. Spooky, I'm assuming you're a lady. The name like that. Maybe not though. Maria. Hello, Maria. Good morning or good evening, wherever you're at. Good afternoon. Whoever else is watching. Elaine, good morning, Elaine. Good afternoon, good evening. And Ian, if you're there, hello. Anybody else that's watching, hello. All right, guys, we're going to kick this off. We're going to start off with Appy Droid, just default version. And then I'm not going to use IP burst because AD2 is basically the same thing as using Appy Droid with IP burst, but I think AD2 is better at it, or at least the way the word flow is. So we're going to start off with Appy Droid right away. And then we're going to try maybe one of those tests in a little bit, and then SP7 a little later on. Now let's do this, rock and roll. Of course. I accidentally don't hit your blue stack icon again when it's already firing. It will mess it up. Man, I was all ready. I was jazzed, ready to go. All right, here we go. All right, my unseen entity friends. I want to find out, finally or not, if you guys want to be called ghosts, if you want help, who you are. Can you move me? Can you knock my hat off? Can you move my glasses around? They're really light. You could like maybe flick my glasses if my hands aren't moving and my glasses start flicking. I mean, come on. How can you dispute that? I mean, I guess I could have string or something, but I don't know. Why would I start doing something like that now? 5 months in, 8 months altogether, I've been doing this. And I started this years ago with just EVP work. All right. Rock and roll. Here we go. Appy Droid. Live. I'm gonna keep the I got a fan on in the background. I'm gonna keep the white noise off. Hello guys. Good morning.
Sawdust.
How's it going?
Of us.
How many are around me? Some are really quiet. Do I have any negative entities around me? I asked all negative entities to leave, so I want to make sure they're gone. Are all negative entities gone from me right now?
In the air.
Are the demons in the air? What is that? What are you trying to tell me? I can't say demons exist. Nose itches.
Office.
I can't say spirits exist. This is a spirit box. This is a ghost box. You can try to use your words to manipulate the words coming out of here. Can you do that for me?
And
How you guys doing today? Have we opened up that bridge of communication?
Worthing.
What does that portal look like? Can you describe it? I got way too much crap on this table. I gotta spend like a whole day just organizing this table.
Disaster.
Yeah, it's a disaster. You got that right. What do I have on this table? There's a really faint
Looks like a
lady.
here. I didn't know that.
Can you say hello to the chat room for me? Can you say good morning or hello to them?
In the Haupt.
Yeah, they sound friendly.
Please.
Well, I said their names earlier. Can you maybe say back any of their names? That'd be pretty cool. I'd appreciate it.
They only. In this way. All the family.
All right, guys. I want to know, when do you guys, when I open this bridge, do some of you enter, or some of you like take possession or try to like enter me? Oh, I'm trying to make that sound not naughty. I'm curious. Some people believe to get possessed. Can you possess individuals?
Viertelstunde.
German?
Never. Oh. Listen.
Listen, okay. How does one protect against possession?
Naked.
Okay.
Spirit.
Spirit. That was an interesting sound of spirit, too. That sounded like a manipulated word. Thank you. Whoever said spirit, that was interesting. Can you tell me your name, whoever said spirit, please?
Wow. Fight. Not even a. Make sure.
You guys hearing it okay?
Do any.
Do you guys hear your own voices through this? Is that why you said wow?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Whose is it?
This is mine.
Martin's.
Martin's? Who's Martin?
Hey, you.
Who's Martin? Is Martin around me right now?
The next. Confront.
It's hard to keep that flow of conversation when you hear certain words. Sometimes it like links together on this. Well, Martin, whoever's with me, good morning. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. You guys feeling okay?
To the gut. And event. Your children.
Everybody always like gets theirs to stand up. Oh, I guess it does stand up. I've never really tried that.
resting.
I want to know more about where you guys come from. Can you describe it at all, please?
Is there fleeing?
Does it look like our reality? There's a theory that there's air. Is there air in your other dimension?
Church?
If I turn the K2 on, I bet you it goes off.
Choose
Because of where it's sitting.
over the wine.
Yeah, it's like right over the hard drive. I get a hit right behind it. I can't find that snake. I have a little teeny tripod. Hey guys, you know where my tripod is? What do you guys do with that? I don't know where it went. It's around here somewhere. I think I need to change the battery on the K2, so it's really just for show today. Do you guys like that K2?
Oh,
That black little meter here? It's called an EMF meter. I think I've used it before to possibly communicate with some of you. Is this on?
problems?
Oh yeah, we're gonna try some EVP too. I keep
Nobody
forgetting that. We'll do a couple EVPs in between.
Really?
Do you guys like? What's easier, EVP
Start show.
or Ghost Box? What's easier?
Across it. Yeah, let me.
Bishop.
Forgot I gotta go to past life. Can you describe your past life to me, please?
The power.
Pure color. Stay fixed.
The outside door. Fish it in.
Can you tell me?
Phone.
Can you tell me how many of you are around me so I can get an idea? I get different numbers.
Image.
Greg Clark. Thinking about
I'm not hearing a number there. See, the intelligent responses definitely are far in between, and that could be arguably just coincidence as well, just because of the sheer distance between them and the number of words that come out in between each one. But you just get that intelligent sounding one. That spirit one was really. Can you describe spirit? Is that what you guys like to be called? Because I've been asking that. I think spirit sounds more respectful than ghost.
No.
Spirit. Well, I'll call you spirits, okay, guys? My spirit friends, my name's Rusty. Trying to form a line of communication with you. Can you please tell me your names? Any of you around me? Hello? We get all quiet.
Relate.
Whoa, weird.
Before.
Well, actually,
Can you guys say bacon? We hear bacon quite a bit. Let's get a bacon start off for the day. A bacon greeting. If you say bacon, I'll know you're around.
with that.
serious
Serious? Yeah.
because
it's a way I can make sure you guys are around and I'm not just hearing random words.
At 9
In London.
No bacon, huh? Why not?
Let's take it up.
Basically just
Can you tell me what I'm gonna try to get from my backpack? I can remember what I did with it. I got a snack in here. I got a couple snacks.
But
Do you guys miss being hungry? I bet. Bet you miss food. Do you get hungry? You might get hungry. I don't know. If you can speak, I mean, if you can speak and see and touch, why can't you get hungry and thirsty? What did I do with it?
twist.
Twist. You want to talk to Twist? I don't think Twist is around. I've heard you guys say Twist before. Do you guys like Twist? Twistard? What am I eating, guys?
Hardware.
What is the name of these? Can you see them?
looking at
You're looking at them? What are they called? Or what color is the package? Come on, guys. Please say this name of this. Please.
The different
They're different.
ones.
Well, they're not big names, but pretty well known. If you say them, I'll show them to the camera, but I don't want to show them to the camera if you don't say it, because I don't want to endorse. But I'll show it if you say the name of it. I'm freaking hungry. Sorry if I'm eating. I don't really eat well over my shift. Should I eat a better lunch? I call it lunch, even though I eat at 3 in the morning. Should I eat a better lunch? That's kind of a no-brainer. Dude, I'm hungry, man. They have the bomb breakfast burritos at my work, but my new shift, I get out a half an hour earlier almost every day before it opens. The store actually opens, so my old shift, I'd stay behind. We'd have to stay late a lot, so
This week.
I get to eat breakfast burritos. I haven't had one in like a month or two now. I don't want to do any advertising. These suckers will try to get me.
We have this.
Did you say we advertise? Is that what you said?
Here,
yeah. Yeah? What do you want to advertise?
Heaven's Feet.
What was that? Heaven's Gate? Are you talking about the cult Heaven's Gate?
Where'd you go?
Are there cult members around me? Any ex-occultists? If there's a cultist around me, they should be trying to communicate, I would imagine. Right? Are there any passed on entities, spirits that was fascinated with the paranormal afterlife? You can try to communicate with me. Any scientists, scholars, curious individuals.
years old.
Try to connect with me. Try to talk to me. And if you can, I really want to know how this works.
Going down.
Going down? What?
Yep.
For a list of
I'm going to use the next evolution of this spirit box. in just a little bit. There'll be more words. This is just to kind of warm us up. I wanted to keep it a little slower, and then we'll speed it up. Are we warming it up? You guys get more comfortable with this?
Medium.
I haven't had. I guess I should say what I'm eating. I'm eating the Mike and Ike's. They were on sale at my local gas station. I haven't had one in years. Got like 5 different flavors now.
This is the
or more. I don't know. I just grabbed a couple. Mike's and Ike's or Mike and Ike's. I was really hoping they'd say Mike and Ike. That would blow my mind. See, I'm yet to get those kind of intelligent responses though. Really.
40.
Like super clear, cut and dry. Yes, that's what I want you to say, and they say it back. I received my first and only Class A EVP like that. I asked them to say yes, it does, and they say yeah, it does. Like yeah, it does. At least that's what it sounds like to me. I can't say for sure. I still don't know if it's actually EVP or if it's just my brain playing tricks on me. Considering I've only caught one, but I haven't researched the last like I don't even know months of as well as I should. Months of recordings.
Fishing.
Fishing. Do you guys like to fish? I like to fish. I haven't fished in a long time either. What kind of fish did you like to fish?
Fish.
Fish.
Arm.
Arm?
100.
We have trout out here. We have rainbow trout, brown trout.
I believe.
There's catfish down in Pueblo Reservoir, down in southern Colorado. They're not local, I don't think. I don't think catfish are local in Colorado. I could be wrong. We have carp, the bottom feeding crappie fish.
If you take it, insert.
Together.
What do you guys miss? What did you like to do when you were alive?
ISIS.
Okay. Well, that's not intelligent.
A website.
Response. Website. Were you a designer? Web designer?
2 people. Some.
Those are slippery little suckers.
4th. Caller.
What other jobs did you guys used to do? Tell me some more jobs, please. Goodbye, Spooky. Have a good day.
Hug.
Go ahead.
Well, this is just a warm-up test. I also want to try to use those Zener cards with the ghost box, too. Besides having just fun with you guys. I want to see if the ghosties can maybe predict them.
It's gonna be. Also.
So we have a lot of people all over the world right now trying to speak with you. Does that open up a lot of portals? What goes on? Is there a way to magnify the energy from these portals? Create one super portal? Can sometimes?
Father.
We still.
What opens up the portals?
Clinton.
Is the human
He said-
interaction of communication with the spirits? Is that what opens up these portals?
The latest Trump painting.
Can humans enter these
9/11.
portals, or can only spirits?
Nor out.
Is the only way for us to enter these portals is by dying?
100.
So.
And that
What am I only?
instant
I mean, that makes sense.
day.
I mean, I can't see you.
No.
Why can't I see you? Why can some see you and I cannot? Riddle me that.
They are.
About who? Protein.
Me.
Me? Whoa.
Brown.
Do you guys like doing this? Is it interesting? Are you getting better at it?
Suicide.
That's like 3 questions right there. Is it getting easier to communicate?
Just said that they. Please.
I think the real.
Comfortable.
I mean, we're doing it at the same time pretty frequently now. And I remember reading back in the day with EVPs. It's good to start off at the same time, same place. Builds like repertoire.
Yeah.
Later.
Is that working what we're doing? Are we building like a good repertoire, a routine?
I just need to have.
What can you guys tell me about Ouija boards?
Yes. Orange black.
Are Ouija boards, are they bad? Are they good? Or are they the same as just me speaking to you like this?
Will develop.
I'd imagine it's the same as this. Maybe that's why I never get any negativity, because I never go into this thinking negative about trying to contact negative or I really believe in the placebo effect, and it's basically been proven scientifically. I mean, they still use it in blind tests. People still experience things by just taking sugar pills.
That well.
Can you tell me anything about electromagnetism? Do you guys understand how that works?
Listening.
Mike and Ike's are now made with real fruit juice. Now. That's so funny.
My armor.
Is electromagnetism tied into gravity?
You know.
How does it work with gravity?
Oh God.
Do you know what gravity is? Besides like a force, can you describe it any other way? I don't know. That's a tough one.
Patriots.
Since we don't really know it or understand it. If there's any scientists around me, can you tell me, is inflation theory correct?
And you already said.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the author of the inflation theory, please?
Read this.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Really?
Is the universe expanding?
You talk about.
Hey, so I think.
Is the universe static?
Tell me.
What is dark
Thank
matter?
you.
I want to know what dark matter is. You guys have any idea about that?
You shouldn't wait.
Words.
Ow.
Any bro?
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this session
about-
up in a little and start another one. So I want to try to get some names real quick, so we might be able to continue this in another app or another way with other names. So again, my name's Rusty. You guys probably know that because I say it 1,000 times. Can you please tell me? No, Hug. We're not going good night yet. Can you please tell me any of your names?
Stir fried.
Stir fried. Can you tell me any names, please?
Project
24.
Okay, it's
Hector? I know a Hector. Hector?
Place.
I knew a Hector. All right, so we're going to be shutting this down in a minute.
help me.
We're going to try some other tests. We're going to try maybe some tests with the viewers here in a bit. So thank you for the Happy Droid. This is just the warm-up. Hopefully with the slower words, we'll get it warmed up. And now we're going to go to 82. And we're going to try the faster word spray, however you want to call it. Why does it get frozen? That was interesting. I don't know. I don't think I heard anything. Yeah, it feels different today. It's really weird. I don't know. I feel more skeptical today too. I don't know what it is, but yeah. No, I don't know. I don't think I heard much in the way. That one spirit is the only thing that stood out because it sounded like the end of one word smushed into another word or something along those lines. It was an interesting one. Spirit. All right, this one. I don't know. This one's. I've gotten some crazy responses, but then it's all like frame of mind. Sometimes you start hearing all the words and it's weird. The patterns on this one get like hypnotizing too sometimes. All right, this one you fire it up. You just gotta let it go a minute. Don't touch anything. Yeah, this one you can change the IP rate once it starts playing. Don't touch the sliders until you actually hear words coming out.
Thick boat.
I like how it chops the words so fast that you get like just parts of words a lot of time.
You just
How's it going, guys? There's a lot more words here for you to work with.
because
Private.
just
It was awesome.
you
All right, so here we go. We're gonna try to get some names from you guys. Throw out any names right now, please.
you don't
Crystal.
have it
How many? Let's get some more names, please.
kind of get
Two
well up
of some
and see
what you
this.
paid
there when
It's like
the first
See that?
oh
Chop it up quick.
trend
awesome
it'll split.
and now use them
Just
what
Just going
next
what
and you can rest.
but just
the match
Well, not
Are there only positive entities around me right now?
physical characteristic
now
just
fine
for that also
the same.
Am I protected?
you both
man and all hard it's not
Yeah,
true so
How am I protected?
he's not pretty
they're softer.
he was
Anything
living
finishing
Sure.
Use
Cheat.
of course. Go.
Was it that ward, that sigil that's hanging above my front door? Does that protect us?
Whisk.
I did
Wait.
that. My
Once you
okay.
is level.
I did.
And if
Okay.
And
Once you're invisible.
Yes.
The law.
Or
That was a weird. Yeah.
Just forced.
Are there any male entities around me or female entities? Can you say male or female for me, please?
most of
say
You can't.
making
You believe
before.
this could be
again.
Can't make and
cut.
Really?
New.
you might be able to form sentences this way or longer
You start
word
here.
strings.
Salt
Can you tell me what year you were born, please?
Boy, just
and come.
the law.
Just compact.
That was that weird voice again. It was just said no. Okay,
Add to me.
it's all right. Well, I'm just trying to communicate.
Whisking.
Do you know how old you are?
So,
Instead of your
identify.
just before
Plot.
they had
Here's what I
saying
Doctor.
and they
was bench.
A lot of words coming out of this.
say
Architect. So the right now,
Green.
and they
and then
Are you able to somehow change the way the words come out to pick it?
said that
Or are you able to predict the future? Are you able to see the future? Bacon. I just heard bacon.
the first putty.
and that
Putty? Putty? Is Putty here?
they
When you get
Players
now girls, hey,
roast
Tristan,
all
Roast.
supposed to be
so if
Mm,
it's
when you
roast is good.
and out loud.
habit
Super live.
I guess.
help
They believe.
well
Are there any negative entities around me?
Supposed to be
But
things like
early
worse.
dark is
Well, I ask you to leave. Any negative entities, I respectively
that
ask
crystal
you
Themselves.
and command you, actually, respectively command you to leave
And then-
my household.
rock and
This is
I only want to speak with good entities.
On app,
Can you make any of these knock over? Can you knock anything over to show me that you're here?
we could
in here,
fired.
going on. It is a word.
left
Insurance. Action. Fresh.
oh
Living in.
Hide box.
Yeah. This is
perfect
because it is plight of September. Created the
Picnic.
after was
I didn't
it happened.
during that
This one who applied depends on
What sort of secrets does the afterlife hold?
and many thought
say
verify the term door
fast
or
Do
men.
you attain a universal knowledge once you pass, or do you have the same knowledge that you had when you were alive?
The term Griffin the school free. What Utah you have done to 30 now
God
engineers next step you know so anyway Utah
cornish
well again
So we've been doing this for months. Can you guys say my name, please?
the way
of my
is
a shit
day
then 8 years against the law
future
8 years. Has one of you been around me for 8 years?
you
happily
Casey.
How? How does one get attached to others?
Down in
you domino
engineer.
comes with
say that
I think a
Can you attach yourself to any individual at any given time?
some
you very white answers
now listen
theater.
I'll go stand
And that
wait a minute 7
class.
next step yes
Are you aware that you are dead? Do you even not know?
percent
Includes it.
stalking 7
they did
If you're aware of you're dead, can you tell me how long you've been dead for,
Figures.
please?
Goose.
It's all right.
you are
Evenings.
Thinking different I figure
All
Stuff about bills. Take
Billion.
Prices.
also strength.
Bills.
Seriously.
Two.
Together.
Can you describe to me what heaven is like or hell? Heaven or hell?
I've got a
Let's do one first. What's heaven like?
was. Can you tell
This takes
the country you horrible? Been back
time.
and now for you.
Showing
Team squad. You
lava.
so never been.
Can you describe to me what hell looks like?
But as well.
All the direct. Again.
Our fountain
Scorch in town. Every story. Get a hold of most of them like to go. Very.
So what?
I just want to say I'm not really religious at all, but I highly respect religion and everyone's views and opinions. As long as they're not forcing them on me, they can believe whatever they want. As long as they're not trying to alter my reality, it really doesn't matter to me. But I find researching it fascinating. I was raised basically just to believe what I want. I was atheist for a while, but now I consider myself agnostic. agnostic. Look it up. If you don't know, please, because that's I think a lot of people are this, and they're not aware of it. So yeah, going back to this. Can you tell me, is there one true God? Please?
And purple.
So time
The
Quickly.
multiple
season.
Drink.
understand.
So is there a God? What we call God? Is there a God?
Gargled.
You can
Is it multiple gods?
what
The winter.
great
In it less
Time.
a
Can you
of it was fantastic.
Badges.
my re-
This
What about Satan? Is Satan real?
gentlemen,
Father,
up less of free
you know
and made
The big. Is he again?
and again.
no, let
don't be
Is this one working? Can you say yes it is, please?
what you
player.
This is
Now,
This is hell. That was interesting because there's two different words.
amazing.
really?
Is where we're living right now hell? Is this hell right here?
All those people.
if people
Story.
Drug,
Local.
Sir,
talk about this.
natural,
Open
under
You were
again,
Find.
Can you tell me where heaven is?
rated
and a strong
hello.
19
female.
8-1,
At the right.
You female. Hell in your
8-1,
It's much.
stop,
Heat.
female.
so can I,
Male in Lake City.
My
So many words come out of this.
Now with is a pretty
Heat.
well of
Premier
No.
Salt Lake,
man
Utah.
by go
Have you not?
Now
Can you tell me what state I'm currently in?
that the
Was it?
is jet
that's
I'll put look.
date of
first job
ability.
you might
Mate.
Land
See, even if I heard it, there was a state named earlier, so that just might have been coincidental line of states being listed.
yeah, kind of
keep
wrong with that.
Can you tell me what city I'm located in,
But I
please?
mean,
What city are we in right now?
Haven't got.
a lot of then
solid
And I've me.
along quote
300
Days a bit.
oh
Are you guys?
would
Is this working today? It really doesn't feel like it is today.
I deliver
send you
away all
106
First, if you
and what oh
parents
pure.
That was
men want their
2 3
right.
Jesus
it's like that.
their parents their
Are you guys just talking amongst yourselves?
not
Yeah.
so big
does the
soft
Change. He did.
Am I bugging you guys?
Go to keep
flip top
long
over
they
gender
Was all.
Well, I don't mean to annoy anyone. I find this interesting, and
basically
I have friends online that find this interesting too.
online
And we kind of congregate together and explore this avenue ourselves.
Believe in brownie.
Better than causing ruckus on the streets.
Yeah,
I know some of you are, maybe. Not me. I'm a
Do
good
not
boy.
3 rooms.
Plug up.
Can you guys tell me what I do for a job? I ask these questions to try to confirm in communication.
Dairy.
3
And
woman. 4 coconut will live.
as Alan,
Well, she is foolish.
They'll sugar.
Someone
They'll have no.
always with a woman
for
named Tinks.
Always with a woman, huh?
Well, she
hardship,
university.
Are there any ladies in my future?
because of that,
Yeah,
Yeah,
People.
closing name.
large,
more than one.
Every time
A soda.
Brigham Young and
Brigham Young.
or
I don't know what happened there. If there might have been a temporary disconnect. I don't know what the heck.
To be honest,
It says I'm live, so.
I'll use
as a bit
issues.
Check it back.
It's supposed
not quite
the student
Here's your stuff.
identity of the
Oh, it's just
yeah.
raises
Yeah, I should be back in a second.
is delicious. Very
She did
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Ask her.
have the carefully.
Get front.
Let me make sure I'm back on.
okay there.
Guys, what did you do to my
Okay.
computer?
Did
Yeah, I mean,
saves up.
That's on their
People know.
What did you guys do to my
If you will.
computer?
You're on it.
Yeah, I'm on here. Okay, good. I should be.
like, and
it's on their
Living
for
truth, it's gonna be.
among
Yeah, I hit F5. It somehow refreshed my
now they're
Google Hangout. Am I back online? Am I not on? What's going on?
Yeah.
station and link.
know a lot of
Now they're
It says I'm on. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you can't see me. I don't know what the heck's going on.
teach me so
Just
discrimination
It should have cycled through by now.
on for
Oh, there I am. All right.
as if you
play out.
Sorry about that. Little technical difficulties. Be careful when you're hitting F5.
you guys missing
I messed up, guys. Did I make any of you laugh?
Are there 1 to 3
obedient.
Joe? I mean, X's and a
X's.
So
X's.
they say about
Ooh, here's a good one. Can you tell me what this is?
agree with that.
triplex.
Hopefully I don't disconnect a bunch of crap.
onions.
This plexes Paul the
Just want to make sure. Can you tell me what this is? My hand?
Soup.
comp kind of a
What is it?
be effective because they
And you
slice
Can you tell me who signed it? Can you guys see that?
bait is
He's somewhat of a legend.
Included it. Even
It's Stan Musial, an old pitcher.
even
I have a certificate of, I had a certificate of
the
authenticity for it, but I lost it. So I can't prove it's real anymore.
bottle of 7
and
to call it.
Can you tell me how much that baseball's worth?
2
the website.
You have to look
if
5 of the
picture
Pitcher. I heard pitcher.
and
It's only worth like 40, 50 bucks, I think.
he say 5
keeps coming.
and you got
Oh yeah, the reason.
Oh, yeah.
Bin Laden
To this
like that.
they
Got
Point.
with eyes. Nick.
you are 5
Johnson.
All right, I'm going to take a break on this. Actually, I'm going to let it run for a minute and just hit the bathroom real quick and be right back. And then we're going to do some SB7 for a bit.
6
I haven't ran the SB7 in a while, and I ran it yesterday, and I just liked it. It was nice to run an
large
analog DOS box over digital.
and
Give you
So I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'm gonna leave the screen on so you know that I'm here and it didn't go crazy. And yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Gonna use the bathroom real quick.
they just
I mean,
the
If I don't feel it,
Those when it
landing. Just get dog in a minute.
rendered down
Patience from
the butter
with on the value.
first stage.
What's it all?
A little
Not a even and
Use lab.
for the frame.
male
Amazing.
don't know how that.
That's before. Yeah.
Did it?
The,
Real.
Shine.
and male
Yeah.
to their
We had him
Yeah.
okay.
first
So
Oh.
rehearsal day, and
are
Christian woman.
3 years
Fantastic.
Mark.
thought that
20 years.
And the rest
Well, man. Say it.
color.
it's the
or is
Fiction wordy.
Effectively.
because
If you name that.
Oh, the color.
and now
First to them.
new
agreed.
like a
Couldn't tell.
In and
state people and
Doesn't mean what possible that you need. That's the blood.
in
discriminate
That's
neighbor
more than that.
Bangkok.
What is
business.
Yeah.
Give me some
there's which
Depth of
Really weird. You hear
where's on the
with their
or up that speed.
and I did
there here.
go with that
Is he gonna have
The process
a sci
correct, but
connecting the cube
very much
purchase and
movie?
sacred
sites
That's slow.
the duet
Easy.
to involve
as the
touch
It's like I'm
channel.
gonna talk
If you'll
yours.
your fiction,
the free for almost you
but it's
and radio
The opposite.
on the month of all these
table lot.
at our could say
This is
novel to less and up
Say
filled with
Liberty Rap.
series gives you guys
a little
business
ahead of
our line.
so important to
Regardless.
investigate
ground
stream choose yeah
after
yeah free
Send in
to get
P was
Call
your
oh our
responsibility.
the assistant
the
parts
Both heart
of our
point.
or
Bible team
excellence. Just
alcohol
Almost got
and
salsa and
character
and on
educating
an email
fundamentals.
and
Make out average
if you
of
work
just for the might that are that a percentage the
an hour
drink it
outside
whereas
is it
is
Korea and fire
based on
yeah
now and how them and
to help you finance
doing what yourself and
and
to the best school.
nailed you're not
This school
come up here and a
give
to you
in the flag
located pages
waste until fairs
where it is and for
study show details
is to
local line
yellow page. Monitor.
from a PA
I'm gonna stop the Appy Joy and we're gonna be firing up a different one in just a minute. So thank you all. But when I was away, I heard a very interesting one in the stream of everything. None of them stood out except I heard a guy say, "What is this?" And a woman said right after, "Death," or "Death," and that was really interesting. What is this? Death. So yeah, what I want to do on future streams is I want to kind of make it more of a radio style to where I'm going to start off doing just whatever sort of monologue, but I want to also add news, just weird news that I think is interesting, or weird articles from the past that I find are interesting, sprinkled in between this as I go, so that it's just not constant listen to random words. It's a little bit more talk radio style as well. And I think it would feel better as a more organized, just like laid out plan instead of just doing it right off the top of my head every single day. But yeah, I want to get maybe some news, some paranormal style news or events or stuff like that and throw that into the mix. Yeah, and obviously with the guest researchers, I've been doing that some. I want to keep that going, have guest researchers from time to time. I don't want to make it like it's a daily thing, though. I want to make it to where I'm still mostly doing it on my own, but just couple times a week, maybe, you know, just whatever. We'll figure it out a couple times a week. I don't even know how much. I basically do this if I feel like it. Like I've been trying to post them around 3 to 5, just depending on how I feel, so there's a little bit of a heads up. Because I would just do it right when I felt like it instead of giving any notice. But I'm trying to get better with the notice. But it just all depends how much energy I have and if I feel like it. I don't like doing this if I'm feeling real negative or real blue. I try to keep it as scientific as I can, but I find that I have a lot better time when I'm having fun. Like I was cracking up some of the stuff from yesterday. I remember just the whole out shooting the laser route. That was awesome, and I just did some funny stuff with it. It cracked me up. But yeah, I want to turn this on for a minute. You guys, if there's any of you guys around me, we believe the energy coming from this, however it really works, helps to create a more energy for you to utilize. So I don't know if my K2 battery's dead. I don't understand why I was getting those random hits. See, this I think is computer. It might be. Yeah, that's computer right there. That's EM. So I'm picking up a little bit of the computer. So maybe it is the computer that was making it. But see, it's the computer. The left side of my computer ends right here. Oh, wait, I just saw it flicker. Maybe it is at my computer. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi signal. You know, that's what it's got to be. Yeah, I kind of forgot I had Wi-Fi. Son of a gun. It's got to be that. Debunked. All right, well, I don't think I can use the K2 around here then. Well, I can use it to make sure that this is on, I guess. All right, so I want to try an EVP session just real quick. Just a couple, like 2-minute ones. And then we're going to go to the SB7. Oh, I wanted to check chat real quick. Let me check chat, see what you guys are doing real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, it's real quiet today. Yeah, I don't expect people to, I've already gotten way more people watching this than I really expected at all. Oh, another reason why I've been doing this more is this seems to be what my viewer base, my friends want to see, because I upload my other videos and some of them barely have cracked like 20, 30, 40 views, and I'll easily get 30, 40 views on most of these streams, at least in one day. So, and those other videos, that's since some of them are like 6 months old and they have like 32 views on them. So people like watching this apparently. Like I have the After Hours, the episode or ITC session number 4, After Hours, the one with my friend Bacon hidden beneath one. Him and who was it again? I don't even remember now. It's all such a blur. Anyway, that was like a more of an X-rated one. Who the hell was in there that never said you? Was it Chris? I can't remember. But yeah, that one has a ton of views. That's already on my like most popular list. It was in my most popular list on the first day or the first week as number 2. It has like 200 plus views and it's only like a week old. That's so funny. Yeah, so let's do the EVP session, digital voice recorder. I'm using an Olympus digital voice recorder WS821. My friends, we're going to try to use this device here, this silver device. You can speak into it, this top part. I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm going to wait a little bit of time, 10, 20 seconds. And then that time, I want you to try to speak into it, okay? And then after I ask you a couple questions, we're going to stop, and then I'm going to play it back around here so we can try to see if you spoke to me. So here we go. This is a live stream EVP session on live stream number 12. It is May 14th, 2015, 8:39 a.m. My friends, we're going to try to speak into this now, this silver device right here. I'm going to go ahead and ask your name because you maybe have been trying to tell me your name and I can't hear it. So please, can you tell me your name? I'd really like to know if this is working. If it is, can you tell me, yes, it is? Thank you, my friends. One more question, and then we're going to listen to it, and then we might try again. So ask any names. Is there anything at all you would like to tell me? Please go ahead. Okay, ending EVP session. Thank you very much, guys. All right, here we go. Let me see where the volume's at. It is best listened, obviously, through headphones, but the TV shows claim to do this, so we'll see. I'm either going to prove them or disprove them. I'm yet to hear anything played back this manner. I've seen it on a few of them now. They play it back live through this little speaker down here at the bottom, and you're hearing stuff. What they don't tell you on those shows is this stinking thing is sensitive. Just the littlest movement on your finger creates an EVP sound. Okay, be highly aware of that. That's why you shouldn't even be touching it. You'll see them in the shows holding it. I sometimes hold it, and if you are going to hold it for whatever reason, do not move your hand, fingers, nothing. Be highly aware of what it is, where it is. I honestly think it's better recorded laying down. Sometimes I forget, or sitting down, whatever, not being touched. Sometimes I forget and I just start doing it and I don't even think about it. Anyway, that's my opinion through my research, because even sitting like this, if I was to move my arm, I can, you probably can't hear it, but I can hear a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That these microphones these days can pick that up, and that sounds like an EVP as well. So that's why I think a lot of EVPs people are getting is they are not aware fully of what's going around in their surroundings, and they hear stuff, but it's not necessarily that. My EVP research, and I think that's why I don't get barely any, is I do it, and I'm very high. I do it in the most contained manner. I have a white noise fan on. I have a fan in the background, which is good for any sort of white noise fans. TVs on channel 3 where it's just static. Any of that stuff works real good for white noise. White noise is supposed to help them build up the words easier, speak into it. And the one EVP I do have, it does. It's like a whispery type, like, yeah, it is, or yeah, it does. Because I asked them if their reality looks the same as our reality, can they say yes, it does? Or along those lines, can they say yes, it does? And it sounds like that. And it's an intelligent style response. All right. I feel like I'm like holding things up because I've been on a lot of other people's streams, so I'm becoming really aware how much I'm speaking on their stream. So I get to a point where I feel like I have to shut up, but then I just realize, no, it's my stream. I can speak however long I want. There's only a handful of people watching, so it's all good. They just need entertainment. They need something to watch that's somewhat entertaining. This is a live stream EVP session. Ooh, it's live. Stream number 12. It is May 14th, 2015, 8:39 a.m. My friends, we're going to try to speak into this now, this silver device right here. I'm going to go ahead and ask your name, because you maybe have been trying to tell me your name and I can't hear it. So please, can you tell me your name? to know if this is working. If it is, can you tell me yes it is? Thank you, my friends. One more question, and then we're going to listen to it, and then we might try again. So, last, any names? Is there anything at all you would like to tell me? Please go ahead. Okay, any EVP session. Thank you very much. I didn't hear nothing. I'll check chat in a minute to see. We'll try again in just a minute. The reason I was moving this back and forth is I noticed I'm watching the live feed right now, and it has it's either my microphone or the Hangout itself has some sort of equalization. Because I noticed on the first question, the button or the green button was almost gone. But then when I moved it a little closer, I got it to 2. But then when I started talking again, I tried to move it back. And then when I moved it forward again, it kept the white noise at 4. So I was like, what the hell? But then after a second, it lowered it back down to 2. See, as I'm speaking right now, it's bouncing between 3 and 5, depending on like what. Right there, I got 5, got it to go up. Interesting. I'm actually not speaking that loud right now, but I am kind of in front of the microphone. But I think it probably sounds a little clearer and more sexy that way. Yeah, for any ladies that are out there, which probably aren't. Wait, I think we have. Oh, Spooky left. Maria was here. Elaine. This is for Maria and Elaine. That was the worst sexy voice I've ever done in my life. Oh yeah, you got sidetracked. All right, EVP session number 2. Mark this. I'm placing it down now. Just like a live stream number 12, EVP session number 2, May 14, 2015 is now 8:47 a.m. Guys, this device up here might help you speak, might help you get stronger. We're not sure, but I'm trying to capture these words, and I might not be hearing them. But go ahead and speak. And you know what? I'm stopping this one because this is just a bunch of me talking anyway. I'm going to be talking into this device. As again, the same thing. I'm going to ask you a question, take a few seconds, and you guys try to speak into this. Mark this, placing it down. It's a continuation of the last one. You'll figure it out, knucklehead. I'd like to know how many of you guys are around me. Can you please tell me that? Is there any loved ones' names you would like for me to hear? Can you tell me anything about yourself? What did you do for a job? Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my spirit friends. Any EVP, mark that, picking this up. Mark this, place it down. It's a continuation of the last one. You'll figure it out, knucklehead. I'd like to know how many of you guys are around me. Can you please tell me that? loved ones' names you would like for me to hear? Can you tell me anything about yourself? What did you do for a job? Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my spirit friends. I need EVP, my God. I have 75 freaking files on this. A handful of them are just short ones, like the one I did prior. But yeah, probably 65 to 70 of them are actual files that I have to listen to. A couple of them I recorded. The earlier ones are my very first SB7. Like if anybody's watching and have seen my earlier videos, those are on here too. The hello I have. Hey, I want to play that. I have what I consider is one of the damnedest, most intelligent responses on the SB7. I sat down and I asked it. I mean, I could screen share here too, I guess, in a bit. But I asked them. Well, I don't know about the audio. I asked them if they're here, if they can say hello, and it sounds like they say hello. I'll play it on here and see if you guys can hear it. Just take a second to find. It's in the 20s. Yeah, that was in my early days. That was when I would set up a couple cameras too. On that one, I have a full spectrum camera and the GoPro filming at the same time. I want to do something like that. Get back to that as well. And something I need to get outdoors too. Sounds like I never am outdoors, but I do go outdoors and I work. So. Man, it's going to be tough to find. I'll have to maybe set this up on the next. Oh, wait, maybe this is it. I know it's in the 20s. I got to look. It's a mix of EVP and SB7 recording, so I just got to look for that SB7, that distinct noise. Whatever. I'll find it on the next one. I'll have to show it. It's my second video. It's SB7 video number 2, and it's within the first minute or two. So if you're curious, it's SB7 video number 2 in my playlist, and yeah, it's within the first 3 minutes. It's literally right when I turn it on. I say, is there anybody around me? If so, can you please say hello? And it sounds like a child or a woman's voice that says hello. It's funny. I played the EVP to this dude I knew, and he thought it said Joel. His name's Joel, so he was like, he heard Joel. I thought that was pretty funny. That woke me up to the idea that I was like, wow, I was convinced it said hello, and I thought he would hear, but he's just heard the EVP or the recording. He didn't hear the actual video, which I think you hear it better on the video, because I have one of the cameras is decently close, the full spectrum, I think. Yeah, speaking of SB7, I guess we'll go into that. I'll double check chat here. Looks like we got a couple new joiners, a couple new stragglers. Hello, everybody. Anybody that's new here? Corlinda. Hello, Corlinda. Welcome. Anybody else watching in the sidelines? Thank you. I appreciate you just watching me, because we need ears. If you hear anything, please just chime in and let us know, because this is essentially the live version of what my earlier videos were. My earlier videos was me in front of a camera recording myself with either an analog or a digital ghost box. And so this way is actually pretty cool, because I can 30-second real time, 30-second delay real time interact with you guys. So Oh, what's up, Tim? Hey, how's it going, boy? Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, so with this way, with that real interaction, it's basically my videos that I did when I started out, but with other people's ears and eyes and brains to help diagnose and take apart this evidence in real time, which I think is really cool because I have a lot of research, quote unquote, evidence to go over as it is. This is ITC session number 12. Each stream is 2 to 3 hours generally. So I'm already in 36, 40 hours just on these sessions. Then I still have all this EVP. I mean, this is probably 75 files, an average of a minute to 5 minutes. So, I mean, there's another 140 to 200, and that's conservative because I have some that are 20 and 15, 17, stuff like that. So I have already hours, countless hours is coming up on of research to go over. But this way is awesome because it's live and I have people watching and they can comment and they can leave remarks in the chat and down in the actual YouTube comments on the video for the future people that watch this. Hello, future people. I love saying hello to future people. Past Rusty says hello. I hope everything is cool. The past is all right. It's not too bad. You're missing it, or I'm missing it because I'll be in the future. In this past, we already, yeah, or I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, let's do an SB7. The SB7 is, this is kind of cool. Actually, what the hell? It's my stream. I can talk whatever I want. This was no, this was not first. I think I got the SB7 first. Okay, I'm trying to remember now. Out of my gear, I got one of these first. I think, no, it was the K2 and I just got the SB7. Yeah, the SB7 was, oh, that's right. So I got the K2 first then. Well, anyway, I like the SB7. I was going to try to get all sentimental and sobby with the SB7, but then I realized, no, I already had like my flashlights, my IR lights. I think I even had my IR camera before I got the SB7, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, man, it's a blur. I started this channel 8 months ago. My very first channel was, or my very first video was the most terrible audio of my equipment. And I put all these, like, trying to look cool. It's so funny. When I made that video, I thought it was awesome, even with the crappy audio. But then after a month, I was like, man, this audio sucks. Now after 6 months, I'm like, this video sucks. Now after 8 months, I hate it. I want to make an updated one because obviously now I'm a little more experienced and I understand what's going on with the stuff I have a little better. So yeah, SB7. Yeah, I like this device. It was the first thing that before digital ghost boxes. My first girlfriend was a SB7. My first ghost box. I like to run it at around 200 to 250 milliseconds. Some people like it faster. Some people like it slower. It doesn't really matter. The SB7, for those that don't know, I mean, there's basically kind of two like schools of thought on ghost boxes. Some on analog ghost boxes, physical ghost boxes, is some like to have radio chatter. They feel that the radio chatter creates more possibility to catch those intelligent responses. And some believe in no radio chatter. Some people will actually snap off the antenna and go through different hacks to get rid of any sort of radio frequency at all. I've seen Faraday cages, and I've thought of making a Faraday cage for this. Faraday cage is a mesh metal device that it depends on whatever shape you want to build. I want to build it as a box probably, and it basically bounces off all radio waves and other electronic emissions. Microwaves are actually Faraday cages. I want to actually try to maybe find one at a used store that's like crappy or something too, just for experimenting with EVP and SB7. So where am I in that whole like school of thought? I'm kind of just in between because I can't say either are definite. I can't say either are real, and I can't say either are not real. So for me to say, you see, I can understand the skeptic's view on no radio chatter, because that makes it, if you have it in a Faraday cage and there's absolutely no radio and you hear hello or like what's up, obviously that's going to be a capture. You've captured some sort of human voice that came through a machine that shouldn't be getting any human voices at all. Same thing with EVPs. People have caught supposedly EVPs. I haven't done it myself, so I have to just take the word on papers and articles. But yeah, that's why I want to get a cheap microwave, or I can just try to not be lazy and go down to the hardware store and just make my own Faraday cage. The reason why I'm saying lazy, because I don't have a car at the moment. I have a license but no car. But the stinking hardware store is like another 10-minute foot transportation, or skate. I skate most of the place, so I would skate there, but I work there as well, and I don't want to go back there. That's the main reason. And there's a used store just right down the street for here, like all nice and easy. All right, so what am I going to be using after I went through that whole spiel about radio and not radio? I'm going to try both. I can't really fully negate all frequency receival on this. I can sometimes with the antenna all the way down and position it in certain areas, I can get it so it'll receive 2 hits in the low 90s and like low 100s or something like that, or high 90s. And the reason behind that is when I was trying to more get the intelligent responses and not the radio responses, I received responses throughout the white burst sweep that would be in between the 2 known radio hits. And that, at first, I was convinced that any sort of radio would just be radio. And so that's in my earlier videos. If you watch them all and you've seen them or whatever, you can see that's like what I talk about. But now I've been doing the stinking digital ghost boxes for a while, my thoughts are not as concrete. So and even with the digital ghost box, I can't still say they're real. You know, this whole time I really could just be talking to synthesized voices and also radio, IP radio. But my gut tells me I'm not. My gut tells me there's something there. Now, is it a ghost? Is it a spirit? I'm not going to label it. Let the next guy stream label it. To me, it's an entity at the moment, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. All right, so I'm going to be sweeping 200 milliseconds in reverse. I'm going to try it some with the antenna in and some with the antenna out. So we'll start out with the antenna out so you guys can hear for sure what the difference is between the antenna out and the antenna in. And what the hell? Oh crap! I keep forgetting I have to unplug my damn dongle for this. I've never used the word dongle so much in my life as I have in the last couple months. All right, so yeah, I have the antenna out so you guys can hear the difference. Again, it'll sweep. What's the deal here? It'll sweep through a sequence of radio hits. There's probably about, I want to say, a dozen or so, and then there's a series. There's a series of non-radio. So it goes radio for 5-10 seconds, and then there's white noise for 5-10 seconds with the antenna out. But there's a lot more radio chatter. Like I said, probably about a dozen radio stations or so. And then with the antenna in, it's generally only 2 radio hits. You'll see. All right, guys, SB7. Are you guys here with me today? This is the original ghost box I tried to communicate. Yes, how you doing? Can you please say my name so I can confirm communication? I heard the greetings. It's good to see, or it's good to hear you guys. Can you tell me your names?
So,
Do you think this works better with the antenna out or the antenna in? Are you guys here with me? Okay. Thank you. Some interesting sounds coming out of this already. This is a real ghost box. This is not a digital quote unquote ghost box. This is a real physical analog radio sweeping device. We believe this is how you can communicate with us. Can you confirm that by saying my name, Rusty, please? Can you say Rusty? Take your time. Can you, my unseen spirit friends, can you please tell Hidden that he is cheesy? Is this fun when you guys can hear your voice? Are you hearing your voice? I really want to know about Native American entities. Are there any Native Americans that lived on this land before our people came?
We're on.
No way.
Hello, you guys here? How many of you are around me?
Try. I mean,
See how it does that though? It goes through that series of words. Now it's just gonna be white noise this whole time. So in a way, it's good timing to like try to get your question and ask it. Can you tell me, are you guys not, if you're not spirits, are you possibly aliens? Tell me about aliens. Anything about them? Are aliens real?
Thanks for
Did you hear that? Yeah, that sound like music. The ones that are music and robot sounding, those are really interesting. So, aliens, I mean, it kind of would make sense they're real. Are they able to travel here through ships or through other interdimensional devices? Do you know if it's, do they travel the stars through some sort of propulsion propelled vehicle, or are they able to open gateways that can bend space and time? Do you guys know that? Please let me know. Please. So when we a little chattier that time, huh? Yeah. Hey, so when we die, do we remain in spirit form forever, or does that energy eventually dissipate or change into some other form, or do we pass on to another version of life? What goes on?
Like
The rock will.
I want to try a fat. I'm doing it 200 milliseconds right now. I want to try a really fast one. I want to drop it right down to the fastest speed and see with that series of radio hits what it sounds like. So I'm cutting the time in half from 200 milliseconds to now 100 milliseconds. And I'm going to go in reverse, same FM channel, see what it sounds like. Hello, my friends. We're going to try this way. Try to get your words through this way. It's not on a radio station long at all. Can you please tell me your name or where you are from? Is this way working? Is it too fast? Yeah, I think this way might be too fast. I never was a fan of the fastest one. I think 200 just is like it's nice, sweet sounding. 250 is not bad. 250 is a little slower. And let me show you what 250 sounds like. My friends, if you're around, slowing it down. There's more words. Are you here with me? Does this device up here help you to speak?
corner.
See, I like 200. It just has like a nice sweet feel. I've tried them all. I like 200 forward or reverse. I tend to go reverse. I think it's just because I can. 200 milliseconds reverse. I like it. It just has a nice sound. All right, guys. Here we go. Going again. Reverse. Try to speak to me. Let me know your name. I haven't got any names today, I don't think. I think I heard a Martin maybe, but who knows? Can I hear a name? Are any of you around me? My right ear just started ringing all crazy. What was that ringing that just happened in my ear? Did you make that happen? Or is that just me going deep? All right, guys. Man, let's see. I think I need a cigarette. So I think. Do you guys miss smoking cigs? Do you miss also? Can you describe to me what you miss most in life? That would be interesting. Do you know how you died? It's like my homemade pop filter. It works wonders. See? Check this out. This is my sexy voice without a pop filter. Pop, 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 pop. This is my sexy voice with a pop filter. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, it just bounces off. So funny. You guys think it's awesome that I made a homemade one instead of spend a bunch of money? I'm really hungry. Can you tell me what I'm gonna eat for my dinner? Even though it's in the morning, it's technically my dinner. That has to be Wi-Fi. I debunked. Oh, I'm so glad I figured it out. It's gotta be. Oh, look at that. The antenna. I think. Or it might be the computer. It might be the speaker.
And
The sensor is actually most strongest pointed out the back. It's like you should be like holding it like that. What do you guys think of all my gadgets? Are they helping me at all, or are they a waste of money? Can you say any of the names of the people in chat, please? Have a good day, Tim. Can you guys say goodbye to Tim? I don't know why I have to feel like I have to yell. I don't know. Sorry. All right, let's take a break on the spirit box. I have a couple games for the couple viewers I have that we can try. In Ghostbusters, the beginning of Ghostbusters, Dr. Peter Venkman is conducting a scientific test. He's a scientist, man. Back off. And that test is actually used performing the Zener cards, and I think it might be called the Zener test. And yeah, that's really the height of my knowledge of it, thanks to Hollywood. Hello, stop sweeping. Oh, I was gonna show you guys what it's like with the radio down. Well, I kind of need a break. I'm actually thinking of wrapping this up in the next 20 minutes or less. My stomach is actually just like super hungry today. So I don't know. Maybe go back to the spirit box in a minute. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to test this out. I want to see this I Ching thing so you guys can see, because I know a few of you haven't heard what the I Ching is. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's very old. It's older than the Bible. I think at least 3,000 to 5,000 years old, if not older. Like Chinese and Indian culture, a lot of them will tell you they're a lot older than what anthropologists will tell you. At least Western anthropology. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah, BlueStacks. Okay, here we go. And we need to screen share in a minute. Just want to get the app up. Man, I'm really hungry today. Some eggs, some bacon. That sounds so good. All right. I'm glad I didn't exit out of that. Woo-wee. Small box, almost exited out of. All right, let me screen share real quick so you can see what I'm seeing. Let's check this out. I want to see what this is. I haven't looked at this at all, so forgive me if it's boring or whatever. I don't even know how to start it. All right. So here we go. Think about a question relevant for you. Press the button below and follow the instructions. The more important issue, the more important your issue, the more accurate the answer. Do not ask test or foolish questions. You hear that, Hidden? Think about a question. You guys, whoever's watching, you guys think about a question that's relevant for you. You can be comical if you want. It doesn't matter to me. I don't make the rules, but I'm going to try for one. And yeah, and then we're going to try it because I'm assuming that all of us thinking our own questions, it shouldn't really matter because this is digital. It's not the actual analog real coins, because in real life they use coins to do this. So yeah, I have a question in my head. Giving you guys a second to think about it. Just a second more. I'm gonna light this cigarette. I know James is. I mean, it's so predictable. But I don't know. Maybe he'll take it a little more serious. Nah. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. What do I want to think? All right. Yeah, I got it. I got a good question. All right, I got my question. You guys got your question? I bet you do. All right, on three. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's it doing? Shake. Shake. Am I supposed to shake it? Hello? Am I actually supposed to shake it? Because I don't have a way to shake it. This is for a phone app. I didn't even think of that. Ah, weak. Shake. I also want to say, oh, maybe I have to hit shake. Oh, come on. There's got to be a way to manual or digitally shake it. Come on. Am I even screen sharing this? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. I see it just bouncing around. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, well, that was a fail. I have another one. I downloaded a couple just in case. I actually didn't think one wouldn't work. All right, pose your question to the Oracle. I want one of you guys to ask the question. So first question to pop up, I'm going to type in, pose your question to the Oracle. Do you see that? Pose your question to the Oracle. It says it right there. It's kind of small. First one to chime in, we'll get it. Let's see, I'm going to the chat. I know a couple. Do we still got at least 2 viewers? Oh, we got 4. All right. What do you guys? Oh, you're not quite there yet. Okay. It's 30-second delay. There you go. It just popped up. All right. I shall light my cigarette in the 30-second delay window. Oh yeah, I guess I'm like screen sharing all this now too. Funny, so I'm gonna be screen sharing my screen share. All right, well I gotta see the question. All right, well here, I'll type the first one. All right. Will I find happiness in marriage? So it's 1 R or 2 R's? I think it's 1 R. Does that look right? No, it doesn't look right at all. Well, hopefully we can figure it out. Tap coins to generate a hexagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here we go. Will I find happiness in marriage? Okay, it says the first hexagram is made up of 6 unbroken lines. These unbroken lines stand for the primal power, which is light-giving, active, strong, and of the spirit. The hexagram is consistently strong in character, and since it is without weakness, its essence is power or energy. Its image is heaven. Its energy is represented as unrestricted by any fixed conditions in space. Interesting. And is therefore conceived of as motion. Time is regarded as the basis of this motion. Thus, the hexagram includes also the power of time and the power of persisting in time, that is, duration. Interesting. The power represented by the hexagram is to be interpreted in a dual sense in terms of its action on the universe and of its action on the world of men. In relation to the universe, the hexagram expresses the strong creative action of the deity. In relation to the human world, it denotes the creative action of the holy man or sage, of the ruler or leader of men, who through his power awakens and develops their higher nature. Okay, so that's what I asked about. Will I find happiness in marriage? So there's a thing that says description. Now there's a thing that says the judgment. What is this? The judgment. According to the original meaning, the attributes sublimity, potential. All right, so that's like I think the actual older way, like from the I Ching itself. There's a ton. Oh, here's something from Confucius. This is why Confucius says in explaining it, great indeed is the generating power of the creative. All beings owe their beginning to it. This power permeates all heaven. Interesting. And here's the image. Since there's only one heaven, the doubling of the trigram Qian, of which heaven is the image, indicates the movement of heaven. Where's the image? Interesting. You guys got a question? If you got a question, please. And let me turn off screen share for a minute so I don't kill everybody. Yeah, look, you're still on that one. No questions? Yeah, that's cool. I just thought it might be interesting. I'll ask another question. I got a few questions I could ask this mofo. Let's see. Go back to screen share. I'm gonna try this a couple more times, and then wrap it up with maybe an XTS session, and then probably call it then. So let's just. I'm gonna do one more because this is interesting. I want to get a real I Ching. I mean, it's basically the same because you're gonna be. How do I get back to base? You're gonna be just flipping the coins and getting the hexagram anyway. Oh, I don't want this crappy one. All right, so pose your question. Will I live a long life? Top coins to generate. Double X. The great lines. That is, the light, strong lines are powerful. 4 light lines have entered the hexagram from below and are about to ascend higher. The heck, I don't know. I need to really read more about this stuff. I just know about the I Ching. I really don't know the information contained within it and how to fully utilize it. All right, F it. Let's throw on the XTS. I gotta find my dongle. What do I do with my dongle? What do I do with the speaker? All right, I gotta fire up XTS. Gotta turn on this. Gotta do 1,000 things. Gotta make sure output on playback is set to JBL flip. Yes, it is. All right. XTS Spirit Box. I like this. You see, don't get me wrong. I like the analog, and I like a couple of the digitals. I've used a bunch of them, but I really only like the XTS and AppyDroid at the moment. AppyDroid 82 and Mark Holston's Ghost Box is pretty interesting because it's basically a free Echo Box, and from what I can tell, it really is basically like an Echo Box. I don't know the whole ins and outs of it, but all right, guys, XTS Spirit Box.
And
you guys remember this one?
the other. Both sides.
How you guys doing? You guys have been listening to me talk for a while. Sorry if I was jibber jabbing. I tend to get talkative, even when I'm just here by myself. Well, with the camera on. Whoa. I'm screen sharing still. I thought my camera went off. I thought I lost the stream for a second. Woo! I forgot I was screen sharing.
But 2 or 3.
How's it going, guys?
Hi.
Hello. I'm communicating with you. I'm trying to. Are you communicating with me?
Hi. What?
We're not going to stop for a little bit. We still got a little bit of time. I really want to get a name from somebody that's around me. Can I hear a name, please? Figaro? I'm really hungry. Can you guys cook me some breakfast? Some dinner, technically? I'm so hungry. I have a frozen pizza I'm going to heat up. What kind of pizza am I going to eat? No, you didn't get it right. I'm not asking these questions that put you guys on like a test or a quiz. I'm just trying to confirm that I'm actually speaking with somebody and not just a bunch of words. For instance, can you tell me my name? Can you say Rusty?
Hey, brother.
Good.
I forgot. I'm going to mute it when I ask my questions. It's easier to hear. So my friends, can you tell me how many of you are around me right now? Please. Please respond. Did you say 7? It sounded like 7. Are these 7 individuals? Are they all good-hearted individuals? Ask only good individuals to try to communicate with me. Negative individuals, I respectively command you to leave, please. With that said, I want to form that bridge of communication. Is this working? Can you say, yes, it is working? Or can you say working?
Hey.
Popping. All seven.
Bar 5. Air.
Mr. Verloc, noise.
Doing?
But first,
I thought I heard working and then 7. Thank you, guys. If you're with me, it sounds like it is working. Can I get some names from you guys so I can find out who I'm communicating with?
One man, sir. Okay.
Ready, loaded.
No.
Back.
Thank you for whoever said working. It sounded like you said working, and I really appreciate it. It might not be very easy to do. So again, I would just want to try to get a name from you guys. Can you please tell me a name?
Thanks. Radio. Andy's.
Oh.
It's a bad one.
Admiral's a word, bang. Nora, this is the XTS Spirit Box. There's a free demo. If you want to buy it, it's a $15, $16 one. I think it's $15.99 or $14.99. It's one of the cheaper ones, and I like it. I really like it. Oh, hello, by the way, Nora. Thanks for joining us. Can you guys please say hello, Nora, or Nora? Can you say that for us, please?
Yes.
Hey, sister.
Hey Sister was pretty interesting. You don't hear that very often. All right, well, that's cool. So you guys, can you see these people that are watching me right now? Can you see them in their houses?
Morning.
Long. You think of the
Attendez.
fingers.
Some other.
So I can confirm, it seems like we are talking, but I just want to try to get another confirmation response. Can you please tell me what color hat that I am wearing? Is that possible, please? I don't know. I don't think I heard black. I kind of zoned out. Started thinking about food again. All right, guys. I'm gonna cook pizza. Can you tell me how I'm gonna cook it? How am I gonna heat it up?
No. Is American for the
Waiting to bring.
would do. You have to. And
it comes from
Can you tell Nora that you're nice individuals, nice entities, so she's not scared? Say you're nice to her, please.
Qu'allez-vous?
totally different. And some graphical.
All right.
Morning. Stop. You.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really hear nothing there. Oh well, not gonna hear everything every time. In fact, this seems like one of the least active ones I've had in a while. So, it's all good. Ain't gonna catch fish every time you fish. Man, I'm really hungry. I cannot stop thinking of food. I can't focus on any questions. I think we're gonna wrap this up here in just a minute, guys. I want to try to get some names from you again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and probably end this and ask you guys to go on with your day. So please, one last time, can I please get a name so I can say goodbye to you personally?
Board me. Oh.
Doctor's refrigerator. We still inorganic.
All right, guys, thank you. See, I still hear there. I just heard a bunch of words that I've heard before, but then there'll be times when I hear nothing but just the random words I've never heard before and random just bits of words that are like jammed together. That's like gibberish. So this is a really interesting spirit box. I want to look into making my own because I found with EVP Maker, you can record whatever you want to record, and it will chop that up into what like these guys are doing. It's I can't figure out how to slow it down. I've just started playing with it the other day. I need to mess with it more, but I want to try to make my own version of just sounds and not words. No word bank at all, just sounds. And if those sounds are coming out chopped up in different ways, I mean, it's no different than any of these other ones. They're just spitting out words, and possibly they can somehow grab onto these words and alter them theoretically. So with that, I'm wondering about EVP Maker. I've heard others talk about it, so I need to look into it. It's a free one too, I'm pretty sure. EVP Maker, all one word. Check it out if you're interested. What do I think about this session? Like I said just a few minutes ago, this one seems quieter, less chitty chatty, which is ironic because I mean, I just probably heard 1,000 words, but there was a few interesting responses. There was a really interesting spirit response earlier on. And I can't really remember any of the other ones now off the top of my head. There was a couple interesting ones that could be possibly intelligent responses. What I'm going to be doing with the next show, next stream, like I said, I'm going to be trying to add more of that format that I'm trying to work on, where not only am I doing this, but in between the breaks, not only will it be like EVP type little sessions, but also just little factoids or news that I find interesting about weird things. It's not going to be any real news, as in what you'd see on CNN or MSNBC or one of those. I'm talking about just odd news that might be new, or it might be an article from the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be new, because I try to look for new paranormal related news to post on Paranormal Chat quite frequently, and it actually is not a daily type news feed like a lot of other news. So, but I will talk about new paranormal related topics when they arise and what I think about them. But since that's not, like I said, a daily occurrence, I'm going to talk about other things that I find interesting as well. So a mix of Ghost Box and a mix of talk radio, essentially. And I'd like to try to work on some of my friends into that as well, and other people in the future, and have guests that can not only do Ghost Box and Ghost Box analysis with me, not necessarily they don't have to have their own, but listen to me as I do it, let's say, and then also we'll talk about topics, see what you think about, just anything supernatural, anything odd, anything above normal, mythological creatures, lost civilizations, demons, ghosts, you name it. I want to discuss it, and I want to talk about it, because obviously I have a lot to say, and I find I do kind of jabber on other people's streams when I shouldn't, when I have my own stream, and I can fully utilize that and speak as much as I want and go on as long as I want. I don't have to worry about censorship or hurting anybody's feelings or any of that stuff. So that's what I kind of want to eventually. I may have also where I just have an ITC stream and may have a talk instead of a hangout, try to make it like an actual podcast instead of a hangout, but it would be within the hangout, obviously, because that's really easy, and it's right now seems to be what everybody's kind of migrating towards. But yeah, so look for that in the future. I'm going to try tonight throughout my day to look up some bits and pieces and try to work just into tomorrow. If I do a stream tomorrow, I might not. It's not 100%, but good chance I am. It's looking like I might be doing these daily because I find them fun, interesting, intriguing, addicting, fascinating, and it's becoming a passion. So I think I'm going to check out chat real quick, see how you guys are doing. Anybody, I'm going to do a shout out. So anybody that wants to hear their name over the good old YouTube, go ahead and throw your name up there. Throw up anything. I'll say your name. And then we're going to wrap this up and do all that stuff. So let me take a second. Get there. There we are. All right, guys. I'm going to scroll up just a minute so I don't, because I know some. Oh, Spooky. Yes. Thank you, Spooky, for joining us. I know you're not here. And I'm frozen on the screen, of course. All right, I know Spooky was here. We got Nora. Thank you, Nora, for watching. Thank you, Hidden. Thank you, Nora and Hidden. And we had Elaine. Thank you, Elaine, if you're still around. Maria. Thank you, Maria, a.k.a. Free Spirit Girl. If you're still around. Tim, what's up, buddy? Thank you, man. I really like the enthusiasm you bring, buddy. I appreciate it. And I look forward to getting to know you better, man. If you see this, future Tim, that's from past Rusty. And yeah, a couple of people watching probably in the sidelines. Thank you very much, Ian. If you're there, thank you, Ian. Appreciate it, buddy. You have a good day. And everybody else, you have a good day. Continue researching. Continue doing what you find fascinating. Forget what other people think, man. Even if you got to do it in your room and not tell anybody, just do it. That's what I did for years until I finally met this place. None of my friends like to talk about this stuff. We talk about space and stuff like that, but You know, supernatural, anything like that. No, they don't want to hear it. They're good people. They're my friends. They're more scientific. So yeah. So now I have a chance to talk to you folks, you good folks across the interweb. So thank you for sticking this out. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for showing me support. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a friend, and all that good sobby stuff. So you guys have a good day. Don't get in too much trouble. Keep investigating. Keep asking questions. Never stop. And I will definitely see you guys on the next stream.